Welcome back to another exciting episode of Grim Dawn. Today we're still going to be playing on our main squeeze, well, maybe not main squeeze, but most recent squeeze, Scoobert Doobert, the Purifier. Our rifle-toting, flame-throwing, mortar-chucking, badass of indeterminate affairs. Scoobert is all about lining people up in a choke, throwing down lots of AoE damage, and then watching them burn while we pepper them from afar with molten bullets. Now, what we're doing currently, we are in the Mountain Deeps trying to farm some reputation for the Black Legion so that we can get some extra weapon damage through an augment that increases fire damage and physical damage, I believe. That's some lore. That's some sweet, easy XP right there. 1,000, damn. Let me see. No, we have not killed him yet. So here is Scoobert currently. We've got the Devil's Musket because we got some reputation with the Devil's Crossing folks. They gave us this gun. This is just the best armor I could pick up. I've got the Shadow Weave leggings because I haven't happened upon any better pants at the moment. Blood-bathed links for the belt. Still have not found anything better at the moment. The Mark of Anguished Lies. Same story there. Still farming for a decent medal. Raider's Greaves here are giving us some elemental damage. They add to Granado, but we don't use Granado, so again, this whole item path at the moment is just kind of, that's where we're at. We're using what we can, working with what we've got. Handguards of Perdition are making us a little bit tankier and giving us some resistance and physique, but not the best that they could be. The Ancient Hinterland Shoulder Plates of Scorching. Holy shit, can you say that 10 times fast? Giving us some fire and burn damage, as well as constitution, armor, and health. Love it. And then our rings are giving us small buffs to fire, offense, and defense. I do need a lot of mana regeneration with this, which is a lot of trouble that I'm having. And then we have 2 to Death Sentence, 2 to Inquisitor Seal. I use Death Sentence on this build specifically because the crit damage and all the shit that we do with our autos is very, very important. We've got our elemental damage. The health is fine, whatever. It's mainly for the death sentence. And then Death Ward here is our cheat death. Even though we don't do anything with Necromancer, the granted skills of this necklace are fucking incredible. Same reason that we're using Sanctuary here, because I want that protective barrier, because things are getting a little bit more difficult to survive from as far as the progression of the game. I have some points available. I am probably just going to dump them all into Deadly Aim. There it is, 100% chance of activating, 5-second skill recharge, 5-second duration, 70% to all damage, 19% crit damage, 17% offensive ability. It's going to just increase from there, but it's basically our, think of it like our AD carry buff. Like we're working on building that Infinity Edge, and it's going. Fucking spiders. Oh! Okay, cool. Exploded them all immediately. That's how I wish you could handle bugs in the real world. Oh, alright. Now, one of the things you're going to notice when I'm throwing stuff down here, I've got these mines. The thermite mines is what they're called. They sit there and burn for quite a while. Now, I can only have 2 out at a time, which is a little bit sad. Because it's kind of tough to cut off chokes with just 2. So the other part of what we do with this build, with the mines, is we use these little stun jacks. Can't stun him because he's a unique. But, oh shit, okay. So, typically we're going to throw the mines down, we're going to hit the stun, and they're going to be stunned inside the thermite mine, taking a shitload of fire and chaos damage. I don't have the ability maxed just yet, but ooh, nailed it. It is still doing a solid. I'm standing in poison. I'm gonna let that go away before I pick all that shit up. And then we're probably gonna pop that chest open with some dynamite. Mask of Delirium. What does this do? 2 to deadly aim. I will take it. We're gonna pick it up. We're gonna put this bitch on right now. What does the active do? Confuse target. It is an item that is an active that I have to activate. So we're gonna put it on our E. 42 energy cost, 8-second cooldown, but it confuses people. And all that we really wanted this item for was the additional points into deadly aim, which is going to make us even more of an 80 carry. Is this metal? What do we want from this? Elemental? Nope, nothing I need there. 7% to all damage. It's good, but it's not going to be as good as the active on the Death's Ward. So we completed the bounty. The monster is dead. We're going to go back to the fort icon rift here, and we're going to turn in the bounty at the table. Okay. Slowly making our way. Nailed it. Report in. Do I continue on with the bounties here? What we're trying to accomplish. This guy has potent black steel powder, 60% physical and 60% fire, plus 40% offensive ability to a two-handed weapon, which we are using the rifle. Eventually, it'll happen on a unique that I want to use that on, and we have got about 1,400 or so reputation that we need to get to the ability that we can buy this stuff. So that's kind of why I am farming the who'd you call it? The reputation from the table. So I'm kind of trying to decide. I can do that, or I can continue to kill enemies. Hang on a sec. Echo, turn on master. Let's see. I'm not super sure, because we're getting a decent chunk from the turn-ins at the table. You'll notice up here that I have 26 points to put into one of these attributes. I'm not going to do that until I absolutely need to, or until I get to a point in my progression that I find a specific weapon or item that needs a very specific total of attribute points of one of the three. You can reset everything in Grim Dawn with the exception of these. So you need to be very careful about where you're spending them. Unless there is an item that lets you do that later on. I am not sure, but I don't think that there is. You can always test that later once we've maxed out a character for the first time. Sorry, so we're standing around doing a whole lot of nothing at the moment. You know what? Let's just grab another bounty. Take a look at the bounty table. Monster Hunt, Cavern Crawler, Evading Legion, track down the high dangerous mountain deeps. We're going right back to the deeps of the mountain. That L button pop up that rift gate. And there it is. Dead Man's Gulch is going to walk us over to the mountain deeps. Not the mountain damage per second, just the deep, deep mountains. Getting in there all nice and deep like. One of the other cool things about this character specifically is she's got a lot of gear that is making her run real quick. So when I'm playing with my friends, I am booking it across the map while they're just lagging behind, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's see, we're level 49, hitting level 50 this go round would be fantastic as well, because that is going to open up a whole bunch of items for us. The usability for items, I mean. Not necessarily items that I have stocked up. Though I will undoubtedly be finding a lot of them soon. Clear that there, put a mortar down. We do want to try to stand around our mortar. It does have a very long range for attacking stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all the poison. Jesus. Can you go away now? Just poof. Hey, alright, there we go. What is this do? Nope. We're just gonna make our way up through there. Yeah, I do want to figure out what this does as well. So we'll cast it on the first enemy we see. Didn't seem to do anything. Not sure why. Oh, okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Didn't even need it to do anything. Like I said, the item isn't being used for the active. It's being used for the passive skill bonus. Okay. We've already been that way. That's where we killed Irix, the bug guy. The huge bug who stood in the fire and got burned. Now, I don't exactly know where Cicrix is. Must be the other guy's long-lost evil twin brother who was just parked, you know, next door. Alright, the skill is off cooldown again, so let's see if we can find out. There are no longer any enemies. No more testing possible. Don't want that. Nothing here. Let's go over to the gray area. Huh. Still, I'm not noticing anything at all. What is it supposed to be doing? Supposed to confuse targets. And we reduce their resistances. Okay. I guess that part's good. Probably really good for single target, like unique enemy killing, but not for these mobby guys. Doesn't seem to be confusing anybody either, which may just be an attribute of these enemies. Who knows? Shaman's bone spike of alacrity. Oh, okay. Need to go this way. I'm not getting a whole lot of experience out of these pushes either, because while the enemies are right around our level, oh god, that's a potion I need. Thank god for my mortar. They are less, so this is going to take significantly longer than it would with enemies that are incredibly difficult to kill, but at the same time the difficulty's on veteran, so I have been getting absolutely destroyed pushing ahead without farming first. So I'm taking it a little bit slow, we're doing things easy, I'm getting into a groove. Man, let my mortar kill you, it's okay. So we, you know, don't instantly explode versus the vast majority of enemies that we run into. The other two people that I'm playing with in my party, though, are also, I think, closer to 50 or are at 50. This character, well, I put those up on top. Can you imagine? Can you imagine throwing mines right above your head? I don't want that. Cannot see you. Now you're dead. I was saying something about the levels. Disparity, I don't really remember. I've made so many characters, and we as a group have made a couple characters back and forth, so it's not uncommon for us to be a little bit different in levels. We'll check over here first, because I don't think... Nope. Okay. Fuck! I gotta look here and here. And if he's not in either of those places, I'm going to actually have to restart the game for the bounty, because it may just not be happening. Man, I sure love it when my fucking bullets just explode legions of spiders. Nice. When in reality, spiders are wonderful beings and they keep your house free of bugs. You know? Just as long as they stay like 20 feet away from me, I'm good. I'm good. At all times. Never come in my space, never let me know that you're there. Eat all the bugs. I'm happy to let you into my home. Okay, not giant acidic tapeworms. Acidic. Acidic. Okay. You know what I meant. I didn't. Double entendres are not how we work here. Is that even double entendre? I'm not even clear what the definition of that phrase is. So. Oh my god. Alright. Bugs are dead. It looks like we have thoroughly explored the mountain deeps. And I do not believe we are going to find Cicrix. So we're going to let that bounty go. I'm going to jump back in here. And we are going to try to go kill some Ethereal Vanguard for the rest of outskirts or sewers. Let's do outskirts. We're going to try to kill some Ethereal Vanguard for the rest of the Vidya here, and there should be plenty of them. So basically what we're trying to do is get this bar to here. 1384, huh? I love that this game tells you so many things that are just, you know, like, oh man, that makes sense that I should know that. Can I confuse him? Nope, cannot confuse him. Yeah. So anyway, the game in and of itself does a lot to tell you what's going on. It's very transparent about how you need to approach it, and it makes sure that all your stats, all your bad guys, everything is just laid out nice and easy for you to make an informed decision. It's really, really something. And it's not overwhelming in the way that some action RPGs claim to be, for really no reason. Oh my god! Alright, let's get it. Shoot him. I use the madness again. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe the enemies have a specific constitution to it. If that's even the right use of that word. Oh! The Burning Smith. This is the guy who is going to Ethereal Mutagen. You can turn Wendigo spirits. I don't necessarily know what I need these for yet. I think this is more of a later game craft, because I haven't figured out. Where's a shield? Oh! Good thing I have a shield character. Yeah, no, I think those are some later game crafting materials. Oh, there's so much green shit on the ground. That's terrifying. Put some fire mines down to make them walk through it. Hit them with the old stun balls. Got it. I really wish I could count on the confusion skill to do something. Having a bad guy just immediately turn good for a little while would be really nice. Put that down. This is the stage of the game where these guys are like hitting me for almost 70% of my health sometimes. And I do not like that. So we're being extra careful about where we run, making sure not to get surrounded. Ugh. And they are all running through that fire in the choke. I love it. Absolutely fucking love it. Okay. Crack open some boxes. Nothing fantastic. Stun those guys right there. Form a little wall. More fire from the living room, just absolutely destroying people. Oh. Picking up all the healies. Okay, that was really fast. How did you... Whatever. That's fine. He dashed at me like it was his fucking New Year's resolution. I'm coming! I've got a lot of cardio to work in, and I've got to kill the player. No, not over the mask. Well, we're getting towards the end here. How much progress have we actually made? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot at all. From where we started, a good chunk, because we did finish that. Ooh, that's not good. I may actually die here, because I'm getting blown up by spirit lasers from beyond. Got him in the choke, though. Yes, but anyway, we got some... Fuck. He's just an infinite spawner. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do there. Not without getting at him from a different angle. Oh, there's a chest down there. Bye. Stun you guys in the fire so I can get some time to open this chest. Chains of Oleron. I'll take that. Our constitution has run out as well, so we are not regenerating as much health as we could be. Yeah, but we're going to call it there since the bounty table kind of fucked itself and we can't really get a whole lot more reputation without extending the length of this video into infinity. So there you have it. Here is our current build if you want to take a look at that. The tomorrow's video we'll be back, see if we can get closer to the completion. We may actually be completed as well, depending on whether or not the party group's up. We can do some more party grinding, but we'll see. Thanks for hanging out, though. Let me know what you think about this one. I am going to be doing a couple more days of this until ultimately I need to switch to something else. Or I want to switch to something else. I still have 2 other games on the back end with Minion Masters and possibly League of Legends. I have to get people who want to play that game as well, though, and that's a little bit tougher. But anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.